With this video, I want to start up a series that I want to title Biafra Restoration, and to talk about what we can do or what we are doing or what is happening while we agitate, while we wait. But everybody, how you are doing? Good day to you all. Welcome back to Blessed YouTube channel. My name is Blessing. I want to say thank you to all of you who watch my videos, who subscribe to my channel, and who support me on this channel. I want to really thank you so much. And I want to encourage you, if you are coming for the first time, do show me some love and motivation by subscribing to my channel. And when you do that, please hit that notification bell so you get to know whenever I upload new video. Thank you so much. I appreciate that in advance, you all. So today I want to address a very serious topic, and I think we are overlooking this topic. We are overlooking it because our eyes is set on Abuja, to blame Abuja, to hold Abuja responsible for all our troubles. I am not excusing Abuja completely to say that Abuja has not played a role in the condition we find ourselves. But that said, we have people in authority within our space in Igbo land, and I think we are not holding them accountable. We are excusing their incapabilities. We are just condoning their lack of vision. They have no vision. We just allow people who are opportunists to just stay in our spaces of leadership and just while away our time, and our people are suffering. There's nothing on ground. And even, for example, the primary schools or the secondary schools that used to be in the villages, they are no more. Like, if you go to the villages, all the primary school, they are dilapidated, some are abandoned. In place, you now have only private schools, and only people who have money that can pay are going to those private schools, whereas the public schools, which is the same school that all the people who are in government today are attended, they just left them to rot. So I think it's unacceptable that while we wait for Biafra, we are not taking care of our home front. I really want to start this conversation and say, Biafra, while we wait for the restoration of Biafra, what can we do? How can we change the narrative on ground? How can we stop the constant retrogression that we see? How can we uplift the life of our own fellow brethren? I think this is important because we may be fighting for Biafra, and at the end of the day, when we say, okay, they say, go to your Biafra, we come back to the territory and we see that there's nothing on ground. For example, I've seen this video, and you see Fulani herdsmen in interiors of our land. They built their camps, they have their own territories, and there is no one that sold those land to them. They just kind of acquired it with the help of the government. And that is not to say that it's wrong for them to live, or like our people go to other places and they live among them. It's different because they go within the interior and they carve out an enclave for themselves, and it becomes their territory, and they can be expanding it gradually because fear and fear of death and attack does not allow individuals to go there, and the government is not doing anything. From the video, you can see that the camps are really deep in the interiors. So, and are you going to come and fight them? Are you going to what are you going to do? Like, they have their own territories and you don't have access to it, because when our people who live in Kano or in Kaduna or wherever they live in the north, they don't have their own enclave where it's unaccessible to the locals. They just live among the locals where they have been able to rent accommodation or buy properties. They don't just go and carve out an area for themselves and it becomes their own territory within the northern territory. No, our people don't do that. In fact, they can't do that because they will be killed, they will be wasted. But this is what we are seeing. So while we are waiting and agitating for Biafra, the land is going. And this is just one of it. Then another thing is, look at the state of roads all across the southeast. There is no road. So the roads are like death trap. You can see somebody may even travel all the way from Europe or America or anywhere to go down to the east, and then they die on the road because the roads are just death traps. There are no roads. So because of all these difficulties, people are moving out of the villages and moving out of the regions, and guess who is moving in? So we can be saying we are fighting for Biafra, we are calling for the restoration of Biafra, but we may be surprised that there will be no Biafra when they finally say go and take your Biafra. You get there is nothing, there is no one, and then are you going to start fighting internal wars? So I think while we wait, we really need to hold our leaders accountable for the dilapidation of the roads. For example, the pictures that are coming out from Aba, oh my God, I can't even bring myself to post those pictures because they are so shameful. I don't want to be associated with that kind of, I don't want to have that kind of image in my head, but it is what it is. What are our people doing to the governor Ikpeazu? They are stretching their hands and praying for him. How can you be praying for somebody that has not done your roads? The little he can do, even to maintain the roads, they cannot do anything. Even if to sanfill it, let it even be motorable, any little thing. How can you just leave all these things to rotten like this? How do we want Biafra to look? You know, we have to start now to begin to think about it. So while we are waiting, we need to start doing something. What are we doing differently in the southeast, differently than in the rest of Nigeria? The same endemic corruption you see in other parts of Nigeria is the same thing that you are seeing in the southeast, and the same people. So somebody may think that it's going to be a magical wand, that one Biafra will come, everything will just fail, but it's not going to be like that if we don't address it now. So we need to start now, while we are waiting, to teach our people that we need to show a difference. Yes, and it needs to start from how we are holding the leaders in our spaces accountable. It's not acceptable that we are going to be praying for people who are failed woefully. You know, if they want to pray, they can go home and pray. Governance is not about praying. It's about having a vision. Look at a city like Aba. By now, we should be talking about a transformation. But if you look at Aba, worse than it used to look like in the 90s, you know, it's just unbelievable that instead of our region to even have something to show for, like we pride ourselves, we don't, and we cannot blame it on Abuja. No, we have the same set of people in charge of Abia State since 1999, in the person of Oju Zokalo, in the person of Theodore Orji, in the person of Abaribe, Abaribe, and they are all there. They are still relevant, and they are there speaking English, but this state has been in their pockets. What do they have to show for it? What is the legacy that they leave on ground? For example, it's just not only enough to blame Abuja. Yes, Abuja has a role it's playing, and it's, whatever it's doing. But yes, we have people that have been put in place in our own region. What are they doing? They get allocations. What are they doing? There is nothing to show for their presence. Every time the same story, the same disrepair everywhere, the same lack, the same poverty, the same lack of roads, the same lack of health facilities. They are not building anything new. They are only interested to secure their political positions. So I would say that while we wait, we should take advantage of this time we have to sensitize our people and start our own reformation to separate ourselves. Because if we really say we are serious, we cannot be doing the same thing and condemning the rest. No, because then we are the same. Or if we want to separate ourselves, it should be seen by an outsider, and we need to answer a lot of questions. Because what is the point of creating a separate Nigeria from the same Nigeria? There is no point. So I want to start this conversation and say, while we wait, we need to put a lot of things in order. we are going to continue on this topic because I don't want it to drag for too long, and I will see you very soon in my next video. Please like this video, let me know what you think, and yeah, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you very soon. Take care of yourself. Bye.